Premier League Aston Villa vs Bournemouth prediction, team news, lineups preview. A battle of the Basque bosses takes place at Villa Park on Saturday afternoon, as Aston Villa and Bournemouth hope to prolong that winning feeling in the Premier League. The Lions return to domestic duty after a straightforward 2-0 Champions League beating of Bologna in midweek, while Andoni Iraola's team stunned Arsenal by the same scoreline last weekend. Match preview. Heralded for his masterful exploits in the Europa League, Unai Emery has proved that his continental nous is not just limited to the second-tier competition, as the Lions lead the way at the top of the 36-team Champions League table thanks to Tuesday's success over Bologna. Following up earlier triumphs over BSC Young Boys and Bayern Munich, Villa drew first blood early in the second half when John McGinn's free kick evaded everyone and nestled into the side of the net. Before Ihan Duran did what Ihan Duran does, albeit as a starter rather than a sub this time around. One of only two sides to win their first three Champions League games of 2024-25 alongside Liverpool, Villa's mission to qualify for the 2025-26 edition is in full swing. They lie fourth in the Premier League table courtesy of last weekend's eventful 3-1 win over Fulham. Juggling Premier League and Champions League commitments has not proven too tough a challenge for Emery's side, whose unbeaten run in all tournaments now stands at 10 matches since August's home loss to Arsenal, and the beating of Fulham was the third time already this season that Villa have prevailed after going behind. Only Manchester City 13 have accrued more points from losing positions than Saturday's hosts 10 in the current Premier League campaign, and their clean sheet versus Manchester United on October 6 ended a 7-game run without a home clean sheet in the top flight. Bidding to conquer a fellow Spaniard for the second week running, Iraola outwitted close ally Mikel Arteta when Arsenal made the trek south last weekend, even if the Cherries did benefit from an early red card to Gunners defensive rock William Saliba. Bournemouth did not rest on their laurels with a numerical advantage, though, breaking the deadlock when Ryan Christie finished off a slick corner routine and bagging the insurance goal when Justin Kluivert stroked home from the penalty spot late on. By condemning Arsenal to their maiden loss of the campaign, the Cherries edged closer to a coveted top-half spot and now reside in 11th place ahead of Manchester United on goal difference as the visiting faithful hope that last weekend's stellar success is the catalyst for a more consistent run. That applies specifically to away matches too, as Bournemouth only have 3 wins to their name from 13 Premier League road games in 2024. And they are still waiting for their first clean sheet of the Premier League season on rival turf. The Cherries enjoyed a 4-game winning run against Villa in the top flight from 2016 to 2022, but they have since taken just 1 point from their last 3 matches against the Lions, who have won their last 2 clashes at Villa Park by an aggregate scoreline of 6-1. Team news. With minutes remaining in the Fulham showdown last weekend, Villa winger Jadon Philogene was given his marching orders for 2 bookable offences, ruling the 22-year-old out of Saturday's game as he serves a 1-match ban. Philogene might be the only absentee for the hosts to contend with this weekend, as Amadou Onana should be fine to feature after his halftime substitution against Bayern, which was for both tactical and precautionary reasons. Despite justifying a rare start with yet another goal in midweek, Duran should cede his place up front to the returning Ollie Watkins, who has 5 direct involvements in his last 3 appearances against Bournemouth, 1 goal and 4 assists. Saturday's game looked like being won between 2 sides with empty treatment rooms, but Bournemouth confirmed a devastating new blow to Alex Scott on Thursday, revealing that the midfielder has undergone surgery on a knee injury. Thankfully for Iraola, one of last weekend's super subs, Christie, is primed and ready to come into the midfield. while Tyler Adams is another option after recovering from a back injury. Kluivert, who set up Christie's goal before scoring himself at the weekend, should come in for Dango Ouattara too, while Adam Smith might replace Julian Araujo at right back. Aston Villa possible starting lineup: Martinez, Cash, Carlos, Torres, Digny, Tielemans, McGinn, Bailey, Rogers, Ramsey, Watkins. Bournemouth possible starting lineup: Kepa, Smith, Zabarnyi, Senesi, Kirkes, Cook, Christie, Semenyo, Kluivert, Tavernier, Evanilson. We say Aston Villa 3-1 Bournemouth. Bournemouth rank third for total shots in the current Premier League campaign, only behind Manchester City and Tottenham Hotspur, so Iraola's forward-thinking troops can trouble a fatigued Lions backline. The Cherries are never the strongest defensively on the road, though, so Emery's men still have our vote to march to their third successive win in all tournaments. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.